Awareness. Anthony the Mello. Conversations with the Masters. On waking up. Spirituality means waking up. Most people, even though they don't know it, are asleep. They're born asleep, they live asleep, they marry in their sleep, they breed children in their sleep, they die in their sleep without ever waking up. They never understand the loveliness and the beauty of this thing that we call human existence. You know, all mystics, Catholic, Christian, non-Christian, no matter what their theology, no matter what their religion, are unanimous on one thing, that all is well, all is well. Though everything is a mess, all is well. Strange paradox, to be sure. But, tragically, most people never get to see that all is well because they are asleep. They are having a nightmare. Last year on Spanish television I heard a story about this gentleman who knocks on his son's door. "Jamie," he says, "wake up." Jamie answers, "I don't want to get up, Papa." The father shouts, "Get up, you have to go to school." Jamie says, "I don't want to go to school." "Why not?" asks the father. "3 reasons," says Jamie. "First, because it's so dull. Second, the kids tease me. And third, I hate school." And the father says, "Well, I am going to give you 3 reasons why you must go to school. First, because it is your duty. Second, because you are 45 years old. And third, because you are the headmaster. Wake up, wake up. You've grown up. You're too big to be asleep. Wake up. Stop playing with your toys." Most people tell you they want to get out of kindergarten, but don't believe them. Don't believe them. All they want you to do is to mend their broken toys. Give me back my wife. Give me back my job. Give me back my money. Give me back my reputation, my success. This is what they want. They want their toys replaced. That's all. Even the best psychologist will tell you that people don't really want to be cured. What they want is relief. A cure is painful. Waking up is unpleasant, you know. You are nice and comfortable in bed. It's irritating to be woken up. That's the reason the wise guru will not attempt to wake people up. I hope I'm going to be wise here and make no attempt whatsoever to wake you up if you are asleep. It is really none of my business, even though I say to you at times, "Wake up." My business is to do my thing, to dance my dance. If you profit from it, fine. If you don't, too bad. As the Arabs say, the nature of rain is the same, but it makes thorns grow in the marshes and flowers in the gardens. Will I be of help to you in this retreat? Do you think I am going to help anybody? No. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't expect me to be of help to anyone. Nor do I expect to damage anyone. If you are damaged, you did it. And if you are helped, you did it. You really did. You think people help you? They don't. You think people support you? They don't. There was a woman in a therapy group I was conducting once. She was a religious sister. She said to me, "I don't feel supported by my superior." So I said, "What do you mean by that?" And she said, "Well, my superior, the provincial superior, never shows up at the novitiate where I am in charge, never. She never says a word of appreciation." I said to her, "All right, let's do a little role-playing. Pretend I know your provincial superior. In fact, pretend I know exactly what she thinks about you. So I say to you, acting the part of the provincial superior, 'You know, Mary, the reason I don't come to that place you're in is because it is the one place in the province that is trouble-free, no problems. I know you're in charge, so all is well. How do you feel now?' She said, 'I feel great.' Then I said to her, 'All right, would you mind leaving the room for a minute or two?' This is part of the exercise. So she did. While she was away, I said to the others in the therapy group, I am still the provincial superior, okay? Mary out there is the worst novice director I have ever had in the whole history of the province. In fact, the reason I don't go to the novitiate is because I can't bear to see what she is up to. It's simply awful. But if I tell her the truth, it's only going to make those novices suffer all the more. We are getting somebody to take her place in a year or two. We are training someone. In the meantime, I thought I would say those nice things to her to keep her going. What do you think of that? They answered, well, it was really the only thing you could do under the circumstances. Then I brought Mary back into the group and asked her if she still felt great. Oh yes, she said. Poor Mary. She thought she was being supported when she wasn't. The point is that most of what we feel and think we conjure up for ourselves in our heads, including this business of being helped by people. Do you think you help people because you are in love with them? Well, I've got news for you. You are never in love with anyone. You're only in love with your prejudiced and hopeful idea of that person. Take a minute to think about that. You are never in love with anyone, you're in love with your prejudiced idea of that person. Isn't that how you fall out of love? Your idea changes, doesn't it? How could you let me down when I trusted you so much? You say to someone. Did you really trust them? You never trusted anyone. Come off it. That's part of society's brainwashing. You never trust anyone. You only trust your judgment about that person. So what are you complaining about? The fact is that you don't like to say, my judgment was lousy. That's not very flattering to you, is it? So you prefer to say, how could you have let me down? So there it is, people don't really want to grow up, people don't really want to change, people don't really want to be happy. As someone so wisely said to me, don't try to make them happy, you'll only get in trouble. Don't try to teach a pig to sing. It wastes your time and it irritates the pig. Like the businessman who goes into a bar, sits down, and sees this fellow with a banana in his ear, a banana in his ear. And he thinks, I wonder if I should mention that to him. No, it's none of my business. But the thought nags at him. So after having a drink or two, he says to the fellow, excuse me, you've got a banana in your ear. The fellow says, what? The businessman repeats, you've got a banana in your ear. Again the fellow says, what was that? You've got a banana in your ear. The businessman shouts. Talk louder, the fellow says, I've got a banana in my ear. So it's useless. Give up, give up, give up, I say to myself. Say your thing and get out of here. And if they profit, that's fine, and if they don't, too bad.